Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Are you one of those people who hits the snooze button one too many times and the first thing you eat is lunch? You're not alone. So many of us skip breakfast, thinking it saves time or maybe even helps with weight loss. But have you ever stopped to wonder what's really happening to your body when you consistently skip the most important meal of the day? Well, today we're diving deep into the science behind skipping breakfast. We'll explore everything from your energy levels and brain function to your metabolism and long-term health. The answers might genuinely surprise you and could change your morning routine forever. So, grab a cup of tea or maybe even a late breakfast, and let's get into it. First, let's talk about energy. It's no secret that food is fuel. When you wake up, your body has been fasting for a good 8 to 12 hours. Your glycogen stores, which are your body's main energy reserve, are running low. Eating breakfast is like refueling your car before a long drive. It replenishes those stores and gives your muscles and brain the glucose they need to function optimally. When you skip it, your body starts looking for alternative energy sources. This can lead to that sluggish, tired feeling, making it hard to get going in the morning. You might feel irritable and weak, and your physical performance, whether it's at the gym or just walking up a flight of stairs, can take a serious hit. Your body is essentially running on fumes, and it's not a sustainable way to power through your day. Now, what about your brain? Your brain is a powerhouse, consuming about 20% of your body's total energy, primarily in the form of glucose. After an overnight fast, your brain is hungry. Skipping breakfast deprives it of this essential fuel. Studies have shown that people who eat breakfast tend to have better concentration, improved memory, and sharper problem-solving skills throughout the morning compared to those who don't. When you're running on an empty stomach, you might find it difficult to focus in meetings or on important tasks. You might feel a bit foggy, less alert, and your reaction time could be slower. So that morning meal isn't just for your body, it's critical for your mental performance, helping you stay sharp, focused, and productive. Let's tackle a big one: weight. Many people skip breakfast thinking it's an easy way to cut calories and lose weight. It sounds logical, right? Fewer meals equals fewer calories. However, the science suggests it might actually backfire. When you skip breakfast, you're more likely to experience intense hunger later in the day. This can lead to overeating at lunch and dinner. You're also more likely to reach for high-calorie, low-nutrient snacks to get a quick energy fix. Furthermore, some research indicates that skipping breakfast can disrupt your body's internal clock and metabolism. Your body might go into a conservation mode, slowing down your metabolic rate to save energy because it doesn't know when its next meal is coming. So, instead of helping with weight management, regularly skipping breakfast could potentially contribute to weight gain over time. Beyond just energy and weight, consistently skipping breakfast can have some surprising effects on your overall health. One major area of concern is blood sugar regulation. A balanced breakfast helps stabilize your blood sugar levels. When you skip it, you can experience a dip, followed by a potential spike after you finally eat a large meal later. This roller coaster of blood sugar can, over the long term, increase your risk for developing type 2 diabetes. Some studies have also linked skipping breakfast to a higher risk of heart disease. This could be due to associated factors like higher blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and the increased likelihood of obesity that we just talked about. It's a chain reaction where one seemingly small habit can have a ripple effect on your long-term health. So, what does a good breakfast actually look like? It's not about grabbing a sugary pastry or a bowl of processed cereal. A truly beneficial breakfast is one that's balanced. You want to aim for a combination of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. Protein helps you feel full and satisfied, preventing those mid-morning cravings. Think eggs, Greek yogurt, or a protein shake. Healthy fats, like those found in avocados, nuts, and seeds, provide sustained energy. And complex carbohydrates from sources like whole grain toast, oatmeal, or fruit give you that initial energy boost without the crash. A simple example could be oatmeal with berries and a sprinkle of chia seeds, or a couple of scrambled eggs with a slice of whole wheat toast and avocado. It doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming to be effective. Now I hear you. I'm just not hungry in the morning, or I absolutely have no time. These are totally valid points. If you're not a morning eater, start small. You don't have to force down a huge meal. A piece of fruit, a small yogurt, or even a handful of nuts is better than nothing. Your appetite might adjust over time. If time is the issue, preparation is your best friend. You can prep overnight oats the night before, blend a smoothie in 2 minutes, or make a batch of egg muffins on Sunday to grab and go throughout the week. The goal is to break your overnight fast with something nutritious, no matter how small. It's about building a sustainable habit that works for your lifestyle. Let's be clear, this isn't a one-size-fits-all rule. Some people do practice intermittent fasting and have found a way to make it work for them, typically by having their first meal later in the day. The key difference is that this is usually a planned and structured eating pattern, not just a chaotic rush out the door. For the vast majority of people, especially those with standard 9 to 5 schedules, breakfast is incredibly beneficial. It sets the metabolic and cognitive tone for the entire day. It's about listening to your body. If skipping breakfast leaves you feeling tired, unfocused, and ravenous by lunchtime, your body is sending you a clear signal. In conclusion, that old saying, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, really does hold a lot of truth for most of us. It kickstarts your metabolism, fuels your brain for peak performance, stabilizes your blood sugar, and can prevent overeating later in the day. Skipping it might seem like a harmless time saver, but over time it can impact your energy, focus, weight, and even your long-term health. The key is to find a routine that works for you, focusing on balanced, nutrient-dense options. Even a small, quick breakfast is a powerful investment in your well-being. So what are your thoughts? Are you a breakfast lover or a breakfast skipper? Let me know down in the comments what your go-to morning meal is, or if this video has inspired you to give breakfast a try. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more health and wellness content. See you in the next one.